Hi guys, so it's night time, so the lighting's going to be off and everything, and I'm in my pyjamas, but just wanted to do a quick update, which I had to redo like a couple of times because I was distracted with the TV and then I forgot what I was saying, so anyway. So I just wanted to update my midwife appointment, and yeah, so everything was the same. He's still 3/5 engaged, he's in the right position and everything. His heartbeat was fine, you know, my blood pressure was good, everything was the same. And she offered to do the sweep. So I had that done, you know, because like she said, there's nothing to lose. It'll either work or it won't. Obviously, it can take 2 days to actually work. But within the 2 days, it puts 50% of women into labour, apparently, something like that. But yeah, so she did that. And when she checked me, she said I was already 3 centimetres, so I was kind of shocked at that anyway. And then she stretched me to a 4, so yeah, I'm currently 4 centimetres since I had that done, which is just crazy because just purely the fact that, for one, I'm not in labour, like I haven't had any contractions or anything, and I'm ready at 4 and I haven't, you know, had any labour contractions, so it's just a bit crazy. And the fact that when I was at 3 centimetres with Kai in labour, I was already at the hospital in agony, so that's also crazy. Obviously it's different with your second and everything, but and I know this labour is going to be very fast just based on the fact that I'm already 4 centimetres and I haven't even got into labour yet. And the fact that I went from 3 centimetres to fully dilated with Kai in the space of 2 hours, so that's how quick it went with Kai, so yeah. Which means it's going to be even quicker this time, seeing as I'm already out of the first phase of labour or whatever, so that's a bit crazy. So she did say to me that she does think I will not be pregnant for much longer, because I'm now at 4. You know, she said that the second you have any sort of signs to go straight to the hospital, otherwise you're going to have him at home, so I was like a bit panicking about that. So I did say that to my mum, because, you know, she even said it's going to be very fast. So, which I knew it would be this time, but I didn't realise how fast it could be. I mean, I can't guess how fast it's going to be, but the hospital's a 15-minute, 20-minute drive away, so, yeah. But anyway, so that happened. The sweep itself wasn't really that bad as I thought it would be. It was just uncomfortable, like she said it would be. But then again, because I've already had a baby, everything down there has already been messed with, so probably would not hurt as much as if somebody had it the first time. The only time it was a bit more uncomfortable was when she actually stretched me, because obviously that's not very pleasant. But yeah, and since having it, I have had some cramps on and off, and bleeding, which apparently is common as well. As long as it's not heavy bleeding, which it's not, it's light bleeding, I would say. So, yeah, I've had that. I'm still having that even. The bleeding hasn't stopped yet. But it's been about 5 hours now since I've had it done. Yeah, about 5 hours since I had it done, so. Yeah, and that's currently what's happening. Yeah, so I could go into labour tonight, or I could go into labour tomorrow. You just don't know. You cannot guess. I don't really think I'll be in labour tonight, just because I don't feel any different. Like, I feel exactly the same. The only difference is the bleeding, really, and I do get some cramps randomly, but they're not like constant cramps, and they're not period like cramps, which she said you should expect those, but I haven't had them. It's been 5 hours now, so she did say it would take a good few hours before it would actually take effect, like the pain and the bleeding and etc. So yeah, I feel exactly the same. I don't feel any different. So I'm not really concerned that he hasn't dropped properly yet. He's still 3/5 engaged, but Kai did not drop fully until I was in actual labour, so I assume that's going to happen again. Oh, excuse me. With Charlie. when I'm actually having contractions, it will bring him lower, which is what happened with Kai, so I'm not worried about that. I'm already peeing so much anyway. When he gets fully, you know, when they fully drop, you're like, that's just so much pressure on your bladder, so I'm kind of glad in that respect. But I think that's all I really had to say, was just updating on that. I can't think of anything else, really. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure though, like even my mum said she does not think I'll be pregnant much longer. Like she was saying that she'll be shocked if I'm still pregnant on Saturday, like literally. And the midwife, like I said, reckons that it's going to be happening soon anyway, and she'll be shocked if I go back for my 41-week appointment, because she's put me in for Thursday in a week's time to have the sweep done again. But she said she does not think I'll be going to that appointment anyway. But obviously I don't know when I'm going to go into labour properly. Like, I don't know. I can't guess. My friend just texted me like, oh, when do you think you're going to go into labour? I'm like, well, I don't know. You can't ask somebody that, like, you can't ask someone that, because you don't know. Like, you can't guess, oh, I'm going to go into labour tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Like, you don't know. So you just have to prepare. So I'm just preparing now that he'll be here soon. You know, getting everything done that he's doing. I do now have to do washing, which I can't do till tomorrow. So if he's here tonight, then obviously I won't get to do it until I'm back. But it's not like urgent, it's not like a big pile, it's just my jeans because they have blood on, which is not very nice. Because obviously when I left the midwife's office, I don't have any like pads, or, you know, I wasn't wearing anything in my underwear, so I literally started bleeding straight away. I could feel it, so kind of went into my jeans, so I do need to wash them, and the pile isn't that big anyway, but I do have to do that. But I'm pretty much on top of everything. Yeah, so I think that's about it. So if you want to, this will be my last talking to you video, because unless I go overdue by like a good few days, then you'll see that video, but I highly doubt that. I'm hoping anyway that I won't have to do that video. I hope the sweep does work, but again, like I said, it's like a 50-50 chance. If you want to know exactly once I've had him, you know, when I've had him, then just keep checking my Twitter, because I will put it on there once I've had him, and, you know, a picture and stuff like that. But then, like I said, you won't hear from me for like about 2 weeks once I've had him. Then I'll do videos again after that. And I will be doing a day in the life video, and once Charlie's here, obviously not right away, like maybe a few more weeks after I've had him. But I will be doing that, because obviously it's going to be a lot more hectic with 2 to look after rather than 1. But yeah, I will do that. But yeah, that's about it. So if you have any questions or anything like that, then just leave it in the comments below. But that's all I wanted to say, really, is I had that done and what's happening now. I don't think I'll be in labour anytime soon, although I could be wrong, but just because I'm 4 centimetres, I mean, I could be at 4 centimetres for another week. Like, you don't know, because some people are, like, dilated a lot for a while. It just depends when your baby's ready, and like I said, the sweep is only like a 50-50 chance that it works, and I haven't had it before, so, you know. But anyway, hopefully he'll be here soon, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, bye.